Hi, I'm Bruce Moody, and I'm from Military Community and Family Policy. We are a Defense Department organization, and we help military families navigate military life. Today, we're talking about free access to museums across the country, and it's through something called Blue Star Museums. We'll be talking about that today with our guests. Our guests are Vicki Perkins from Blue Star Families, Wendy Clark is from National Endowment for the Arts, and Carrie Fox is from the New Children's Museum in San Diego. Great to have you all with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks so much, Bruce.
It's nice to be here.
Absolutely. Let's just jump into it. Vicki, what is Blue Star Museums?
It's a partnership that we have with the National Endowment for the Arts and Blue Star Families, and it starts on Armed Forces Day, which this year was May 21st, and it runs through Labor Day, which is September 5th, and it's an opportunity for our military families to get out to museums, our active duty military families to get out to museums and enjoy the arts for free during the summertime. It's a great opportunity.
Yeah, and we've been doing it, well, you've been doing it for a number of years now. Wendy, so the National Endowment for the Arts has a website, and it's got a complete list of all the participating museums. It's arts.gov/Blue Star Museums. We'll put a link in the program notes. But what does the National Endowment for the Arts hope that military families will experience by visiting these museums?
Thanks, Bruce. I'm glad you mentioned the website right at the top. There's an interactive map on the website that lists every museum that's participating. And I know Blue Star Families also has a map on their website. In terms of our interest, we wanted to see if museums would be able to offer free admission in the summer to help military families get more connected to their communities, whether they have had a change of station and are suddenly somewhere new and they don't really feel like they have a community yet. And this is a really good way to learn something, spend quality time with the family for free, and, help them adjust to either a new place, or if they're crossing the country, either making a road trip or actually moving, they can stop in any town and see a variety of institutions.
So, Vicki, from the perspective of Blue Star Families, so you exist to sort of strengthen and empower military and veteran families. So, from the perspective of Blue Star Families, what do they hope that families will experience through Blue Star Museums?
Yes, that's a great question. Since 2010, when the Blue Star Museum program started, our goal was really to create community for military families, kind of like a lifeline for them in their community, especially like Wendy mentioned. A lot of families over the summer, over 600,000 are PCSing. So they're having that permanent change of station. And so that opportunity to maybe pick museums along the route that they can visit while they're moving, an opportunity when they get to their community to go to these museums. And so it's a way to connect in someplace new that maybe they don't know anyone. And then it's also an opportunity to reconnect even with a deployed service member that maybe's come back, go enjoy the arts in the new community that you live in. And also we encourage our families as they're going on vacations during the summer. That's something my family does, is let's look for the Blue Star Museums where we might be visiting. And it's a way to stay connected and also get to know people in a different community maybe than where you're living. So it's really kind of like a lifeline for our military families.
So now, Carrie, you're at the New Children's Museum in San Diego, and you're part of Blue Star Museums. So what is the motivation for you to be a part of this effort, and what do you experience? What do you see from being a host to military families?
Sure. Well, being located in San Diego, we are in the midst of a huge military community. And we have always offered discounts to military families because we know it's challenging when they have one of the parents is deployed and they're looking for places to feel safe and welcome and at home. So we've always offered that. And when Blue Star Families started this program in 2010, we immediately wanted to be part of that and part of all the museums nationwide. And what we see are a lot of families coming for the entire summer. We definitely see an increase. And they're so appreciative of what we're offering. And it's just wonderful to see them enjoy our space. We're very interactive. We have a lot to offer kids. And it's just very rewarding for us to be able to provide that for free to the military families.
So, Carrie, what kind of feedback do you get from families as they come to visit you?
They're just so happy. I mean, we are an arts-based children's museum, so we're a little different in the children's museum world. Kids can jump in, on, and around our art, which is created by contemporary artists. It's very interactive, very immersive. So, kids love the space, and military families that come in and are able to enjoy it for free are even just more appreciative. They thank us. We get lots of emails and phone calls every day once the program starts. Are you guys participating? We hope you're participating. And then when they come and they check in, they're just so grateful. They just love that there is a space that they can come that invites them, welcomes them. They feel a sense of belonging. And of course, it's a great way for kids to either be active in our spaces, or they can create art if they want to paint or do something that's a little less active.
I love the interactive museums. I don't care what the age group they're intended to have it. I love the interactive nature of it. Wendy, how many museums are participating this year?
Well, we have a rolling admission, if you will. But at present, my trusted colleague, Laska Hurley, just sent me the update. We have 1,273 museums. And in our heyday, we got to about 2,200. So we had some challenges because of the pandemic, but we're optimistic about the year and expect several hundred more. And I wouldn't be surprised if we got to 2,000. The other thing I want to stress about it is, even though we're the National Endowment for the Arts, art museums are really important members of the program, but it extends to virtually any kind of cultural offering. I was just looking at the Florida numbers, which there's about 55 Florida participating organizations, and one's a scuba diving museum documenting our, curious undersea adventures. And there are several naval and aviation museums. And of course, then there are children's museums, botanic gardens, beautiful historic properties like Vizcaya in Miami. So it really has something for everyone.
And Wendy, can you talk to us about the admission process, the eligibility? What does the family need to do or bring with them to get the free access to a museum?
Well, the program is for currently serving military members and their families. You can bring up to 5 family members, and you show your common access card, and that's how you get in, and it's for virtually every branch of the service.
Pretty simple and pretty generous. All right, great. Vicki from Blue Star Families, do you have any thoughts to help us wrap up?
I just want to say how thankful we are for this partnership that we have with the National Endowment for the Arts, for the museums, again, that sign up each year for our families to come back to, something for them to look for. We call it museum season at Blue Star Families. It's something that our families start emailing us about. And so I would just like to encourage our military families, again, to continue to check back to our website, the NEA's website as well, for the museums, because they do sign up all summer long, and to just plan that, plan your vacations, your PCS moves around, where you can visit a museum during this wonderful opportunity that's offered to them. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Wendy, any final words?
Yes, I would just like to tell Vicki and Carrie, we're also so grateful to be able to have this partnership. We have a new chairman, Maria Rosario Jackson, and she and Kathy Roth-Duquet, the CEO of Blue Star Families, were just together in San Diego at the new Children's Museum last week to celebrate the program, and the mayor was there, and Rear Admiral Rosen. Two quotes that they both mentioned, I just want to try to paraphrase. Our chairman is really interested in what culture and the arts can do for quality of life and general wellness. And Kathy Roth-Duquet shared that military readiness really depends on how your family is doing. And so this program is really trying to create easy access to quality experiences for their nation's active duty military.
Fabulous. And Carrie, any last words from you?
Wendy, I'm glad you brought that up because it was really an honor for us to host the kickoff and have, the chair of the NEA and Blue Star and the mayor and the Rear Admiral. It was an honor. It was a beautiful ceremony, and all of the families that came were just so appreciative. So we are a proud participant, and we also appreciate the partnership.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you to the three of you for joining us today. And we all hope that you take advantage of Blue Star Museums this summer season. I'm Bruce Moody. Thanks for watching.